And I thought I would have made it a draw. I didn't want anyone to lose. That's all you need to know about what I thought. I didn't want no one to lose that fight because I didn't think anybody did lose it. I think technically they gave it to the right guy, Miocic, because he landed probably the harder blows, and he had a little more separation in the fight. But I'll tell you, the way Cormier came back, he was boxing the pants off of Miocic, who's supposed to be the better striker. He's taller, he's longer. He was a Gold Glove champion from Cleveland, I believe.
Yep.
So he's got more He's got more background in boxing. So he's supposed to be the better striker, and Cormier the better grappler, and a two-time Olympian. I mean, wow. And then you got Cormier outboxing, like I said before, boxing the pants off of Miocic, and he's unbelievable the way he's boxing, in and out, using his legs, pop shotting, and then he gets caught at the end of the second round, and it turns everything around. And the way he got caught, where it was set up, he didn't get lucky. Miocic went after him, and he acted like he was going to throw a hook downstairs, and there was a reason for Cormier to react to it, because in their second fight, he hurt him in the body a lot. And even in this fight, because you could see that Cormier's body moved up from light heavyweight. He's not a real heavyweight. His body was a little soft. So he respected that he might get hit in the body. So I recognize things like that when you use your cerebral, when you see a guy under those intense situations, in those flames, in the ring, under fire, and he's able to think and say, okay, I know that he's going to respect me, go to the body, so I'll fake to the body. I'm talking about Miocic. And then instead, he winds up going up top, and then as Cormier is looking to escape off of the ropes with, seconds left in the round, what does Miocic do? He switches to the southpaw stance, and he throws a right hook off of the lead right foot. He did a Tyson. Tyson used to do that. Tyson used to punch off the wrong foot. He'd get a guy going backwards because he knew they would. They were trying to escape his pressure, his power, his presence, his danger. And as he would get them going backwards, he would add another couple feet to his extension by suddenly switching over to the right foot and throwing a right hook, where it was, obviously unexpected. It was coming from a position that he normally doesn't come from. And he would catch guys on the back end. He would catch guys pulling out, trying to get away. And that's exactly, a little technical mistake there for a second, because striking is the same as boxing, same technique required, same theories, same ideas. I don't have to be an MMA guy to see that what he did. And Cormier, as he was going out, he went out a little fat along the ropes, and he gave a little bit of landscape where instead of going out probably tighter to the shoulder of Miocic and going around him, he went out a little parallel against the ropes, like straight out. And he gave that landscape, he gave that opportunity, that space where Miocic could get a shot in. And he took advantage. He set it up beautifully. He landed again, out of a southpaw position, he landed the right hook. He drops Cormier, and Cormier goes back to the corner. He jumps on him after he drops him. He survives. He goes back to the corner, and Ken, I don't know if anybody picked up on this, but and they have tremendous commentators there, or analysts and commentators. They really do. They got guys that, the kind of guys you're supposed to have that know what the freak they're talking about. But he goes back to his corner, and I can hear him say to one of his cornermen, Did I get dropped? He didn't know. No, but that happens in our business sometimes,
Yeah.
Ken. That means the guy's out on his feet. That means he's fighting on instincts. That means he's special. That means he earned the right to be called a champion. He's out on his feet. He didn't even know he got dropped. So here he is. He's concussed, in other words.
Mm-hmm.
And here he is where he gets out of the corner. He goes back and he fights himself back into the fight. It was tough. He was still gone. You could still see that he wasn't there. He wasn't all there in the third round, but he survived it. I think that probably Miocic could have jumped on him a little more. Could have probably jumped on him a little bit more. But he bluffed his way through Cormier the way a great fighter does.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really let him know. He makes him, he confuses the guy who hurt him by saying, wait a minute, is he this hurt? Should I go for broke? Or maybe he's not hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That he's behaving the way you're supposed to behave, not letting your opponent know that you're hurt.